Hey guys, TommyBryson here, and you know what? On Sunday, I was at church, and a friend of mine comes over and asks us basically, hey Tommy, how do I actually move out? How do I know when I'm ready? I know I want to, but how do I know if I'm actually ready? Well, after like around 2 minutes, I break everything down. He has his answer, he's happy, I'm happy. Now, I get to thinking, are people answering this question, for example, on YouTube? I go on YouTube, bop, 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 bop. I find out that basically my ladies on YouTube are breaking this stuff down like soldiers, okay? Awesome job. But my fellas here, we're not talking about this. I was like, let me go on YouTube and represent and basically break down exactly how do you move out and how do you know when you're actually ready. And by the way, I know some of you guys right now, maybe you had an argument, so you're mad, now you're watching this video trying to figure out how to move out, or for example, you just want your own space to actually grow, or you just feel like, I'm kind of like outgrowing my parents, and I'm just not really comfortable here anymore, okay? I just want my own space. I get that, that's fine. And by the way, for context here, who am I? I'm TommyBryson, okay? On top of that, if you do live with your parents, it does not mean you are a loser. I moved out at the age of 24, and I was making around $20,000 to $30,000 per month, okay? So not a crazy loser here. I made my money, but then I finally moved out around 3 months ago because basically I did my plan and I went over everything. And that's what I'm gonna give you guys right here in this video. How do you make sure that when you move out of your parents' house, you never gotta go back? That is the last thing I want for you guys. I got a friend, okay, one of you guys, you moved out and now, for example, you're having to go back and live with your mom because things did not go as you expected. So that's what I want to make sure that basically does not happen to you whatsoever. And if you guys are new here, do me a favor and go ahead and basically subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified. And on top of that, also destroy the like button. That way YouTube, the algorithm, shows it to more people out there that are mad at the parents and basically need help actually going ahead and moving out, okay? Now, the very first thing is this, guys. In this video, I'm gonna give you guys 5 things that basically helped me out a lot when it was time to move out to make sure I never had to go back. Now, the very first thing I want you guys to do is grab your $20,000 and I'm just kidding, okay? I'm just kidding. But what I want you guys to do is basically, I want you guys to create, for example, a soft plan for your future, okay? Now, by soft plan, I mean basically a plan that's no more than 12 months into the future. And for example, you're able to just put down, for example, some very simple concepts and change as you go. Nothing concrete, nothing crazy. It's just a little planning. Now, the 2 main focuses here are basically cost of living outside of your parents' home, and also the income that you will be required to actually make to have money to actually save and also pay all your bills. So write down basically, hey, where am I gonna live? How much is it gonna cost, okay? Am I gonna have roommates or no roommates? What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna work, okay? You wanna put all your ideas here and like what you wanna do, your results, and you wanna basically put it into a process, okay? What am I going to need? Where am I going to live? What neighborhood? Am I gonna need a car? No car? Where am I gonna work? How much will they pay me? Is it gonna be enough? What about the taxes, Just create a little soft plan, but just focus on basically 2 things: cost of living and also, for example, your income. And remember, okay, I know most of you guys are like, I want to move out, get it over with. But I know some of you, for example, you're kind of like scared also because you're living with your parents. Remember, moving out just means you're just going to be a visitor in your parents' home. Meaning you can still go back and visit, everything's going to be fine. But this way, you get to have your own space and kind of like build your own character and everything else, okay? Moving out has been amazing, amazing for me so far. And you're lucky because basically, I moved to Puerto Rico, and that's like 4 hours away from New York on a plane. But you guys are probably going to be, for example, in the same area as your parents, so everything is pretty much going to be fine. Now, the second thing I want you guys to do is basically skill/job. Skill and job are different things. I want you to write down exactly what skill are you going to acquire to make you a substantial amount of income. That means, for example, like career-wise, whether it's college or a trade job or license, for example, accounting, finance, whatever it is, you want to pick something you're actually going to go into. A little rule I follow is basically the top 10 rule. Do research on the top 10 things you actually want to do, like a paper basically, and then pick the one you like the most, you're going to be most good at, and also is going to pay you the most money. On top of that, remember, your job is going to be what you're going to do while you're basically acquiring that skill. So your job helps you pay for college or trade school and also save money so you can actually move out and actually have money. But remember, you can be working at Walmart, McDonald's, but you're just 2 years or 4 years away from being, for example, a financial advisor or a plumber, an AC repair person, elevator repair person. There are so many jobs out there. But again, I want you to focus on the skill, not on the job. Do whatever it takes just to earn money. Just make sure it's not illegal, because that's a problem, okay? And I don't want you to end up in jail. I don't want you to end up in jail after watching this video right here. Like, oh, Tommy told me to do that. No, I didn't. I did not. Okay. Now, the third thing, guys, is basically your budget. One thing I learned is, hey, once you're making money, we can make a budget in action. Now, I'll be honest here. Around 99% of people that I know, when they get their first job, their paycheck goes, for example, either towards cars, going out, or, for example, clothes. Like all of the paycheck. Don't do that. I did that. I was stupid. Don't do it. Have a budget in place. For example, have your main expenses, which are basically shelter, utilities, groceries, and transportation. And also, if you need to buy a car, just pay cash for it and save up for it. Like $1,000 to around $3,000 should be around your budget. Nothing more. Don't buy a new car at age 18, 24, 25. If you can't afford it, I don't care how old you are, just don't do it. You can't afford it, so just don't do it. But have, for example, your main expenses. Everything else is basically, don't add it in. So no Netflix, no going out, no parties. Just save all the money towards your saving and also towards going back and paying for your school or your trade school or whatever it is, okay? Those right there are your main priorities. Remember, this is temporary. It's not like going to be like this forever. It's just for a short period of time while you get, for example, a very nice job and also have enough money to actually go and get your own apartment. Now, number 4 is, you're probably thinking, Tommy, well, if I'm going to be saving money, what am I going to be saving money for, right? There's also, for example, my moving costs, but what else am I going to save money for? The answer is, I would save money for at least 3 to 6 months worth of emergencies. This right here is what makes sure that when you move out, you don't got to go back. You know, my friend, he moved out, didn't have this money, things went wrong, lost his job. Now he's going to go back and live with his mom, okay? But if he had, for example, 3 to 6 months worth of emergencies in his account, he could be like, hey, I have 3 months to find a job or 6 months to find a job. Now, your emergency account should cover, for example, all of your expenses for 3 months to 6 months. That's the rule. And also have this money, for example, in a separate account so you're not tempted to go ahead and use it for an unexpected vacation or partying or whatever it is, okay? Just have that money on the side in a separate account. Again, so by this point, you should have, for example, your cost of living when you move out, right? So just multiply that number, monthly basis basically, by 3 or by 6. 3 months gives you 3 months, 6 months gives you 6 months. That's the idea. So when things go wrong, and they probably will, you'll have money, so you don't got to be like, hey, mommy, daddy, can I get some money? No, I got my own. I can handle things also. Now, number 5, guys, okay, with the rest of your money, once you have an emergency account, you got to save money for the actual move-in cost. Now, this right here is kind of weird because you don't really expect it, but it is a part of the game, and it's not like, hey, I have $1,000, I'm good to go. No, it's not really that simple, okay? First of all, you need money for the apartment. So usually that's around 1 month's rent, okay? And also last month's rent. It's kind of like a deposit. So that way, if anything goes wrong with the apartment, they keep that money. So basically 1 month's rent and usually last month's rent. That's what they're going to charge you. Usually, so just basically like 2 months rent. That's all you basically need. On top of that, when you go into an apartment, if it's not furnished, guess what? You literally got to buy everything. So there are no spoons, there are no plates, there are no cups, everything you basically gotta get. Walmart is your friend, okay? They have everything there for a discount. Don't buy anything fancy, buy a few cups, a few plates, and if you need a mattress, for example, just Amazon it for like around $200. But don't buy, I spoke to this guy. He bought a mattress for $12,000, like 2 mattresses. I was like, what is it, like a Mercedes or something like that? You know what I mean? So don't do that. He's gonna be paying that mattress for the next like 6 years. Very stupid. Don't do that. Just buy a regular mattress from Amazon and call it a day. Also, if you're going to need a car, save that money up. Buy yourself. My favorite brands are basically Hondas, Toyotas, and Mazdas. Those don't really break down that much and they last forever. $1,000 to around $3,000 should be around your budget. Keep that in mind. However, though, this right here is a lot of planning, right? It's like 5 steps. You have, hey, I have my plan. I have a skill I'm working towards while I have a job. I'm basically also budgeting my money. I have my emergency fund. And then lastly, I have my moving out costs, my apartment expenses, the little things I'm going to buy here and there, also my car. It's a lot of stuff to actually save money for, right? However, you have 2 options here. You can either, for example, move out of your parents' house once you're done with your college or trade school. So basically, you got a very good source of income, or you can move out right now and then do everything. But remember, that will be hard, right? I did the first, so I finished college first. I had a proper income, and then I moved out. I was like, hey, I'm fine. Everything's good, okay? I can take care of myself 100%. Some people, though, if you do live, for example, in a toxic household, maybe you don't feel safe, maybe it's a lot of drama. Now, by the way, I don't mean like drama like you don't like your mama. I don't mean that. I mean like drama where you're not safe, okay? Like you're getting like abused, like crazy stuff going on, okay? So if that is your case, then you can basically ignore everything I said here. Just get a job and save for 1 month of emergencies and just go ahead and get a room, okay? Because all you really need is freedom from that situation. Just get a room. It's like $150 per week or like $100 per week, and just have your job and then balance everything out and build it out from there. But don't stay in that space if you don't need to any longer, especially if you don't feel safe. Now, guys, so far, I don't want to make this video way too long, but if you made it all the way here, give this video a like. I appreciate it. And on top of that, I know most likely you have extra questions, so I'm going to go ahead and basically answer them now instead of making, for example, like a part 2, then a part 3, and then I get more views, right? No. Here are some questions I know you're probably going to have. For example, Tommy, what about building credit? You don't need credit to buy a car because you'll pay cash for it. And on top of that, you'll only need credit, for example, when it comes to buying a home. But then again, not really. If you have a really good income, a really good history, they will let you buy a home, like lend you the money without credit. However, if you do want to build credit without any debt and go into crazy debt like your parents did or your friends did, so what you want to do is just basically use the one bill method. What does that mean? It means you get one credit card, get a secured credit card, look it up on Google or on YouTube, secured versus unsecured, TommyBryson. I got a video on it, link down below. But look it up, okay? Get the Capital One secured card. Most likely, you will get approved. If you don't get approved for that one, try to Discover secured card also, but try the Capital One secured card first. Apply for that one, get your Netflix bill or your phone bill on it automatically, and then set the bill to pay itself automatically every single month, and then cut the credit card. That way, you build credit, but you don't get any debt. That's the one bill method. Second question is basically, Tommy, how do I qualify for my first apartment? The answer is, if you have a job and you had a job for a while and you have the money, they'll most likely accept you. You don't need to have like the highest credit score because in reality, you are new to credit. There's a difference between having, for example, a low credit score because of bad credit and just having a low credit score because basically you need your credit. They take that into play. Hey, I have a good income and I also have, for example, the money. So you're good to go. And I also have emergency funds. So guess what? You won't have to worry. And, always consider getting a roommate. So the third question here obviously is, should I get a roommate or no roommate? The answer is, the rule I follow is the rule of 33%. Meaning if shelter is going to cost me more than 33% of a monthly income, I would just go ahead and basically get a roommate because basically I can't afford it. So if I make, let's say, $2,000 per month, that's my income, multiplied by 0.33, that's basically your budget for rent. If you can't rent an apartment like this in your area, whether it's a studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, just go ahead and get a roommate. You don't want to have basically half your income goes towards rent because that way you won't have enough money to pay for your skill, save more money, start investing, and everything else, okay? And also remember, every apartment is temporary. until you have the money and savings to buy a home. And if you spend all your money in an apartment, it makes no sense. So question number 4, Tommy, girlfriend or no girlfriend? I get asked this a lot, okay? I have a fiance. If you guys don't know, we do not live together because we are not married, okay? And the big thing is basically, imagine you live with somebody, your girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever. You guys make this plan, half bills, but then they can't pay and you can't pay by yourself. It's just a very complex situation. Or you guys break up. What happens then, okay? It's just too complicated. So what I would recommend is basically, I don't mind having roommates, but I wouldn't complicate it that much as far as like girlfriend and girlfriend, because I had a situation where one of my friends, they broke up because there was so much financial stress before they even got married, okay? So that's what I wouldn't do it, okay? Now, last question here. Should I get an expensive apartment or a normal apartment? The answer is get what you can afford. That's going to be the best thing ever. Remember, again, apartments are temporary while you save money to buy your first property. It might take you a few years of savings, so don't have a fancy apartment and then you can't afford to buy the home when the time comes. But guys, that is my time, okay? Hopefully I broke everything down. I helped you guys a lot. And if I watched this video when I was 17 years old, I would have had a much easier time today. But don't be in a crazy rush. This is not Hollywood. It's not a movie. You're not gonna move out at age 18. And my mom was literally crying. Tommy, don't go, don't go, don't go. I moved out because basically I wanted to, and I was ready, and all the math actually made sense. So just make sure, have everything in play. To summarize here, remember, have your plan, your soft plan, have a skill to work towards, whether it's college or trade school, while you have a job, Walmart, McDonald's, I don't care, have some income, start your budget with your main expenses, everything else just cut out, okay? Save that money towards emergencies and also towards your moving out costs. The goal is that when you move out, you don't gotta come back. And you also move out giving your parents confidence that basically, hey, this person is ready. But that's it right there, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching again. Make sure to go ahead and basically subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notified. And on top of that, also destroy the like button. It helps a lot, so make sure to leave a like on this video. On top of that, also, if you guys want to call me, I have a link down below. Talk to me for free. The link is down below. Or just DM me on Instagram at TommyBryson. If I can answer your questions, I will answer them and actually help you as much as I can. Also, here is another video if you guys want to watch it. On top, look at my face right here. And as always, peace.